Yo, yo, yo. I just thought if I can even keep this stuff going because no, you know how like sometimes like they'll turn it off. What's up everybody? How's you doing? How's you doing? Hey, well, you know sometimes like um they'll like get you because you got playing somebody else's music and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I was just thinking of you. I'm thinking of you too. Hi. That's like my song. What's up? How y'all doing? How was y'all New Year going? You know, that's what I wish I would have did. Bro, I had my glasses today. Be like, ooh, I don't even know what they are actually. Honestly, let's see. I'm trying to figure out why unable to connect. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by. Learn more. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? But I'm trying to see. I gotta connect the one on YouTube. I don't know why it's not working. YouTube don't change so much stuff up. Let's see. I'm sorry, YouTube. Huh? No, fasting's been going amazing. Be like a couple of slip ups. We all fall down, but we get back up. I'm trying to figure out why can't I see the chat in YouTube? No, it's my nose ring. Hold on, let me switch it around. There, is it gone now? It's not. There we go. It's my nose ring. You see it? It's right there. You see it? All right. So for some odd reason, nah, it's fine. You were fine. All right. I want to see why can't I don't like this. Hold on, YouTube. I'm trying to get it to so I can actually see you guys. Then save content. Down. Nah, you fine. You were fine. Don't even worry about it. I know there wasn't, any like malice intent. All right, so YouTube tonight I will not be able to see your chats. Sorry, which is actually good for me because kind of get distracted. So if you want to chat with me or if you want to say something, you can go on to Instagram at jonathanthemedium.com. So to let me know that you guys are here, I need y'all to like it, okay? On YouTube, I need y'all to like it. I need y'all to like it. Yes, I hear silver and gold. And I was listening to Exodus by Leandria. By Leandria and Donald Lawrence. So yeah. YouTube, like it. So I know you guys are here. All right, so we're doing 3 cards today. It's so crazy. So I'm gonna have to use some different cards, okay? What's the YouTube page? My YouTube page is Jonathan Harris TV. It's actually not Jonathan the Medium, it's Jonathan Harris TV. All right. What is something else is playing? Hold on. Oh, you was right. It is on silver and gold. That's crazy. I didn't even know. Hi, Jonathan. How do you know your purpose? The crazy thing is a lot of times when it comes to your purpose is like literally always right in front of you, okay? It's always in front of you. So the thing when it comes to your purpose, it's kind of like this is what I tell like individuals I'm coaching and I'm working with. I say ask individuals around you what you're good at. Ask them like, just what they see your positives and your negatives are. Because a lot of times what happens is that we overlook our purpose or we overlook certain things that are really, really key to us because we just don't want to look at it. A lot of times your purpose is as simpler than what you think. What's up, John? I'm here. I'm at the office. So DM me, okay? DM me. So a lot of times our purpose is actually right in front of us, and we don't even realize it's literally right in front of us. Hold on, sorry, I got sidetracked. When it comes to your purpose, also too, understand this, that it takes time for you to really understand like your purpose and your destiny. Sometimes we would just understand or know aspects of it. So even with me, I understand aspects of my purpose. I don't necessarily understand or know everything. Okay, so what happens is like you just kind of have to, that's when you have to really get that relationship and have that relationship with God. You have to have that relationship with the Most High. All right. Regardless of your tradition, you got to have that relationship with your Most High so that you can really begin to follow. But also, you have to learn how to listen. So you have to learn how to listen and really trust yourself. Okay. Because a lot of times, it's crazy. Like I could tell people, like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to be working with kids." Oh well, I used to want to work with kids, but I don't want to do it now because it don't make me no money. Yes, I'm a teacher, but I want to start my own business. I'll be like, "Well, your purpose is really connected to kids, or your purpose is connected to helping individuals." But see, when you tell an individual that their purpose is connected to helping other individuals, you have to be able to identify like how. Okay, because you can help anybody by being a doctor, by being a lawyer, shoot, by being homeless. So you have to the thing also when it comes to your purpose is also finding your lane. You have to be able to find your lane. You have to be able to find a focus. All right. Because a lot of times it's like people just get so sidetracked by looking at other people and what they're doing. Okay. You have to you can't do that. You know, the enemy to self-sabotage or the enemy to all of that is discipline. So you have to be disciplined in your own personal self-development and developing yourself. Okay. Learning how to listen to yourself and most importantly, not running away from yourself. No, we're not just asking questions today. I'm gonna do the cards. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Okay. Um. So when it comes to you trying to identify your purpose, really pay attention to your interests. Pay attention. Pay attention to what it is you love to do. Okay. But also pay attention to what you hate to do because sometimes you're sometimes what you consider your purpose to be, or sometimes you will be able to see your purpose and you'll like really be able to you'll think to yourself, damn, like this is a curse more than it's a blessing. You'll start thinking negatively about it. There's been countless times that I thought of my gift as a curse versus a blessing. That literally took work, and it really took me getting right with God, really me getting right with myself. I always tell individuals you have to learn how to trust yourself enough to know when to let go, when to let go, when to let go and to let God. A lot of times we fight so much to remain in control of our life, but it's not about you all the time, okay? It's not about you all the time. And that's what you have to understand. You have to get to that place in your life where you just surrender and you just say, okay, God, what is. And you have to allow it to be. Okay. And you have to be able to trust the process because once you are not only focused on your purpose, but once you are focused on your destiny and your mission in your life, you will allow yourself to then be in alignment. Because we all chose, and well, for what I know, I'm not even gonna say believe, what I know is that we all chose our destiny before we actually came to this earth. So before you came to this earth, you actually you picked it, you chose it. Okay. All right, Sharon. Let's get to these cards. Let's get to the cards and let's see. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so if you have not pick a card, pick card number 1, number 2, or number 3. Pray to God, ask God for just that guidance. And say, God, whatever message I need, give it to me in either card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. And what you did call it. Don't you want to do the Lord's Prayer? Instead of me like me, I'm trying to get my friend on here, trying to get Maji on here to sing the Lord's Prayer. And she said, she said beforehand, I had to come up here because I was up here by myself. I was like, oh my God, please, somebody come up here with me. Anybody? But I want her to do the Lord's Prayer. All right, so soon I'm going to tune out of you guys, looking at you guys, and I'm going to just get focused on whatever God has to say for us tonight. And I really hope that it blesses you. I hope that it assists you, and I hope it helps you when it comes to your path. Okay. Where were the card choices? It's on my Instagram. On my Instagram. So pick 1, 2, or 3. I need some eye drops, so I look like I'm high.
What's the sage?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the sage. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm going to do more sage. Let's cleanse all of this stuff off. It's so crazy because as I was opening up, I started to see this black cloud, just over. So It was like, so you guys, y'all pray for me. And I really don't even ask people for prayers. I ask that my highest and my greatest good. But it's so crazy. Because a lot of times when people don't understand your process and they don't understand your work, a lot of times people judge, assume, and send energy. Remember, where your thoughts go, energy flows. Okay, so that's why we always have to be very mindful of our thought process. We have to be very mindful not to turn the greatest gift that God has given us against ourselves and also against other people. That's why you want to be able to love people. You want to be able to accept them for who they are. You want to be able to enjoy people. All right. Because a lot of times, like the issues that we have when we project our own insecurities or our own things on other people is really because we feel that we lack something within ourselves. All right. So that's why we have to get right with ourselves. We have to heal ourselves and we have to accept ourselves. You don't see the cards on the gram. Let me see. Well, just pick 1, 2, or 3. Say, God, which number should I choose? Because they're literally all the same. They're all the same card. They're the same. Well, they're the same like color. So it's 3 black cards. Okay. All right. So you just got to pick 1, 2, or 3. All right. You gonna sing it right there? No, you gonna sing it over there? You gonna sing it right here?
No, here.
All right. All right. She don't want to get on the camera, y'all. So we're gonna let her sing it. All right. No, they're the same. I picked the same cards versus just keep getting a bunch of different cards and just doing all that extra stuff. I was like, look, I'm going to use these cards, and then whatever I choose, once we actually get on live, is what we're going to do. All right. I don't like you standing right there.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to get on if you don't. You can stand right there.
Okay, that's fine.
I just right. You can stand right there.
Because I ain't.
I wish I could show you. What's up, Ming? How you doing? Picking card number 3. All right.
Here, I'm right in front of the sage.
My friends, they are so amazing. All right.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. All right. I have a lot of incense. Okay, so let's go. Y'all ready? All right, so card number 1. God, whatever needs to be shared, ancestors, whatever need to be shared from the highest source. Holy Spirit, as you descend upon us, as we ascend to you, I ask that you give us confirmation, revelation, clarity, give us insight, but always to edify you, God, the Most High. Just give us insight into card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Whatever needs to be said will be said, and I'm knowing that it's going to uplift your people. It's going to connect them more to you. It's going to help them to be able to understand their purpose, but also be in alignment with their true divine self, with why they were born. God, I'm asking that you just assist us on this process, on this journey tonight, right here and right now. All right, let's go. Okay. Come on, say I love y'all and I'm on the way.
Come on.
All right. So tonight I'm just gonna keep it general. So I didn't set a focus, like I didn't set an intent as far as like, okay, yes, this is what it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna let it flow, okay? Whatever is needed for group number 1, you're gonna get. Group number 2, you're gonna get. Group number 3, you're gonna get. All right. Okay, group number one. I keep hearing God say, "You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready." God is saying, "Don't wait. Don't wait. Stop waiting." God is saying that it's time for you to do the work that you need to do on yourself, so you actually can accept yourself. God is saying that there's a lot of people in group number 1 that's afraid of their power. That's afraid of just all the things they actually can do in their life. And God is saying, no more fear. Okay. God doesn't want you fearing. God doesn't want you afraid. God doesn't want you scared. God is saying that you actually can have those conversations that you're afraid to have. God is saying that your communication, your throat chakra is actually really, really important. So there's an aspect of you that has to pay attention to vulnerability, and you have to learn how to be vulnerable. You have to learn how to be transparent, because your transparency and your honesty is the thing that's actually going to get you and elevate you to your next level. God is saying that you hold yourself back because you don't speak your truth. You don't say everything that you need to say. And it's like you're afraid of hurting people's feelings. You're afraid of hurting people. And you're afraid that certain people are just going to turn away from you, that certain people are not going to look at you, that certain people are just not going to love you anymore. But God is saying that you need to speak your truth. God is saying you need to be honest not only with them, but you need to be honest with yourself. There are a lot of people in relationships. There are a lot of people in friendships. There are a lot of people that need to speak truth to their families, that it's time to let them know how you feel. And I want you to let them know how you feel in love. Let them know how you feel in love. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Because God is saying you're ready. God is saying you're ready to heal. God is saying you're ready to be the best that you can be. But you have to open yourself up and you have to feel it. You can lie to everybody else, but you cannot lie to yourself. Okay. Also, too, for some reason, the number 1 is really important to like start rectifying like things within your family unit. It's really important to start speaking to family, start talking to them, because I just see a reunion of people coming together. I think those of you in number 1, you're going to start having family members that you don't talk to, maybe even family members that you don't like, that are going to start coming back, and they want to like actually, they just want to meet and they want to talk. But I just see a lot of healing when it comes to the family unit. So just know that this healing is legitimate. There are people that have not talked to certain family members in years, and they're going to start calling you. They're going to want to meet up. They're going to want to catch up. It is okay. Also, too, in number 1, there's somebody in number 1, in group number 1, that somebody has told you that you can't have kids, that you won't ever have kids. I just keep hearing God say you will have kids. You will bear a child, and it's going to be successful. Going through the process might be a little crazy, but you will bear a child. And I just keep hearing God say, keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the cards. These cards are huge. I'm like, oof. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, too, number 1, you have to be very careful not to take everything so serious. There's also like an emotional roller coaster that you're also going through as well, number 1. Okay, people, number 1. And you have to really make sure you keep yourself in check, because there's something about you that you're not like paying attention to. It's kind of like right now you could be blaming other people for the issues in your life, but it's actually not about them, it's about you. But the crazy thing is that you have more potential than you actually realize. Like, you actually are a lot stronger than you realize, and you're not giving yourself the credit. You're not giving yourself the credit for the things that you have done and the things that you will do. Pat yourself on the back, number 1. Okay? Pat yourself on the back, because you deserve it. It's like you're scared and you're scared and you're scared, but you're scared because you know you actually can make the things happen that you've been thinking about in your mind. But it's something about you, number 1, that you fear change. So there's something about change that scares you. Okay? There's something about change that scares you. All right? I'm still on number 1, okay? I'm still on number 1. Damn, let's see. The Hermit. Okay. So number one. All right. So there's a part of you that feels like, okay, I'm alone. I'm by myself. Like, oh my God, who can I actually connect to? So there's a part of you that's just looking for people to accept you unconditionally. But the thing about this, number one, is that you have to be able to accept yourself unconditionally. You have to be able to like really just honor yourself. Also, two, number one, you also have to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams because your dreams are actually revealing a lot of things. Okay. Your dreams are actually telling you what's coming. So there are individuals in number one that are like having a lot of deja vu. You know, there's also the gift of clairvoyance in number one. So you're seeing a lot of things. What you see is true. Okay. But you have to be very careful to know that you have to do the work to get yourself to the next level. You have to do the work to like take yourself to the level where you actually can feel like I'm doing what it is I need to do in my life, because there are a lot of insecurities in number one, as far as people are like, I don't know, can I do it? And really your only hindrance are your insecurities. Your insecurities are holding you back from relationships, from jobs, from just a lot of different things. There's a lot of talking, number one, but there's not enough walking. Okay, so there's a lot of talking, but there's not enough walking. Healing your family unit will also heal yourself. There's validation that you're waiting for. There's validation that you want. You want someone to say you can do it. I'm telling you right now, number one, you don't need permission from anyone. You just have to be able to trust yourself. Trust you. Okay, you have to trust you. Yes, and God keeps telling me to tell you that there are people that you can trust. You just kind of so used to being hurt. You're so used to being abused. You're so used to giving and not receiving. But God is saying you are now free from that. Leave that in the past. God is saying now it is your time to stand up and be the best that you can be. Be the best that you can be. Be the best that you can be. All right. There's also somebody number one too that's thought about hurting themselves, and God says you ain't going nowhere. You can try to hurt yourself. You can try to hurt yourself, but God is saying you're going to be here for a very long time. So make sure you get right with you. Okay. You got to get right with you. If you need help, get help. Okay. And that's what I keep feeling is like, I keep feeling like people trying to pick up the phone to call somebody, but they just feel like don't nobody understand. Just know that there are people that understand. But right now you're connected to individuals that they're just going through their own stuff. So don't think that another person is not listening to you, that another person is not honoring you. What's just happening is they're going through their own stuff. Okay. They're going through their own stuff. So I want you to be okay, but you have to know love is real. Love is real. And that's just another thing too of forgiveness. There are a lot of people in number one that are taking things too seriously and not too seriously. They are taking things too personally. And when they take these things personally, it's kind of like, they hurt me. They did this to me. And God is saying, no, you're allowing yourself to continue to be hurt because you're not healing yourself. You're allowing yourself to be hurt because you're not doing what needs to be done so that you can be good with you. Right now, you got to be good with you. Okay? The world is not against you. The world is not against you, number one. And I really need you to know that. And I really need you to understand that. The world is not against you. All right? Also, too, in number one, there are individuals that are inventors. You have businesses. You actually have a lot of good stuff, you know. You can go back to the previous cards for, so you can be like, oh yes, I should start a business anyway. I'm gonna say it. And number one, there are individuals that are inventors. Okay. So there's a creative aspect to you that you actually can create solutions to other people's problems. Spirit is also showing there's somebody that's been, that is so random. Okay. Anyway, there's people in number one, y'all need to get y'all credit together. Y'all actually need to get y'all credit together because there's somebody in number one that like literally the only thing that's stopping you from living the life that you want to live, from buying your house or starting a franchise. You know what I keep saying? I keep seeing that there's somebody in number one that wants to start a franchise, that literally want to go out and buy a McDonald's. They want to buy a Wendy's. I don't know. They want to buy a restaurant. They want to buy houses. They want to flip houses. Get your credit together. It don't have nothing to do with your money. It has to do with your credit. Get your credit together. You're so focused on getting your money right, but your credit ain't right. Okay? You so focused on, I got to get my money right. I got to get these coins right. I got to get this. Okay, cool. But when you go to the bank and you looking for that extra help, you got to get your credit right. So I just keep, anyway. God bless America. Queen of Swords. You do a lot of stuff to hurt yourself. So there's a lot of self-sabotage in number one. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop doing that. All right. There's a lot of individuals, and number one, two, you have to heal the mother aspect of you. Meaning, you have to forgive your mother. You have to forgive her for abandoning you. You have to forgive her for not supporting your dreams. You have to forgive her for speaking negatively over you. You have to forgive your mother. It's the feeling of I love my mother, but damn, like you don't see me. And I want you to know is like she can't see you because she don't necessarily see herself. So it's kind of like she don't know how to heal. She don't know how to heal her own self. She just knows how to survive. Number one, it is your job to teach people how to thrive. Okay. There are people that just don't know how to survive, that don't know how to live. A lot of us are just existing. We're not really living. And God is saying it is time for you to live. You are the example, number one. Be that example. Stop bitching, stop moaning, stop complaining. Just get the work done. And don't lose good friendships. Don't lose good people because of your own insecurities. Don't lose them. Do not lose them. There's a lot of people that are losing good people because they're insecure about what they bring to the table. Don't be insecure. Don't be insecure. Because you really got what it takes to be great. But I need you to accept that. I need you to accept that. Okay? I really need you to accept that. Also, too, this Queen of Swords is showing that, number one, you're bowing down to your fears. We ain't bowing no more. We standing up. And we go look at our fears. And we go say, you ready? And you're going to use your fears to motivate you, to get you to the next level. You're going to use your fears to take you higher. Okay? That's my message for number one. One. Anyway. All right. So, number two. Hey, number two. Ooh. I got something in my eye. All right. Okay, so number two. That's different. Okay. Anyway, number two, don't use the past as your weapon. Ooh. Don't use the past as your weapon. Number two, do not use your past as your weapon. There are a lot of people that are like in number two that are running off of traumas, past hurts, past pains. And they're just recreating it over and over and over in your life. So what I would say in coaching to that is you have to rid yourself of the cycles that you continuously keep yourself in. All right. Right now, number two, you just kind of in a merry-go-round. You're in a merry-go-round. You're going around and around, a revolving door, around and around and around. And God is saying you can exit at any time. God is saying you can exit. And God is saying all you got to do is just make up your mind. There are individuals in number two that are extremely indecisive. And I keep hearing there are people that want to love you, but you don't even know how to accept the love because it's like aspects of yourself that you love, but then there's aspects of yourself that you don't love. Hold on, I need some water. All right, thank you. And there's some aspects of yourself that you don't love. But this is the thing. When you really choose you and you really begin to love yourself, you're going to see wow, life is actually good. Things are actually moving the way that they're supposed to. Number two, I actually recommend that you read the book, The Art of War, or really start playing chess. Playing chess would actually be really good for you because you really need to learn strategy. There's a lot of people in number two that are trying to better themselves, but they're so afraid of making that next move. And life is checking you versus you checking life. You have to check life. You got to check life because I literally see you evolving and I see you growing 2020 this year. I literally see you surpassing everything that you thought you couldn't. I see you being able to live your life and I just see a big smile. I literally see a big smile. I literally see you just oh my God, I really did that. And it's not based off of your past. It's based off of your present moment. It's based off of you right now, just making a choice and saying, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to be limited no more. Okay. Number two, it is important for me to say, don't let a relationship ruin you. Do not let a relationship ruin you. Meaning, if relationships are not lifting you up, if they're not taking you higher, don't let them ruin you. Because there's a lot of people that They're scared to look at themselves, so they want to look to somebody else, and it's easier to make that other person better, or it's easier to think, I'm going to prepare this person and I'm going to turn them into who I want them to be, versus saying, I'm going to attract the person that I need to attract in my life that's going to better me, that's going to take me higher. Okay, that's going to take me higher and not put me 6 feet under. Because a lot of y'all are actually in relationships that are actually digging your grave. They're not assisting you to go higher. You know, you need to pull out that ladder and you need to start climbing. And that's not to say if you're in a good relationship, you're in a good relationship. But what that does say is you need to spice it up. There's a lot of people, too, that's in number 2, that sex is killing your purpose. Sex is killing your purpose. Sex is killing your destiny. Why? Because when you're supposed to be out working, you're at home doing whatever, doing and do. Okay, you're supposed to be going out and doing your next thing and just living your life. And I mean, making it happen. This is the thing. Number 2, God is literally watching you. You are being tested by God right now. Like, God is testing you. Okay, God wants to see, are you ready for the things that you continue to ask me for? So you've been praying for stuff, but you haven't been acting on stuff. You've been praying for it, but you haven't been acting on it. Understand. Don't ask God for nothing that you're not ready to receive. Preparation always meets opportunities. Even if you don't know how you're going to do it, prepare yourself. Start to read a book. Start to find mentors. Start to connect with individuals that are doing what it is you want to do. Stop listening to people that just talking shit. Just talking. A lot of people, you know, it's so crazy. A lot of people, I'm looking at my friend, I'm sorry, but a lot of people are they base their knowledge off of Wikipedia. Don't base your knowledge off of Wikipedia. Read a book, go to school, like start learning, because y'all literally have what it takes to just be great. Like you really, really do. You really do. But it's crazy though, is because of what I see and the vision that God has given me is I literally see you like burning your house down to go and save somebody else in their own house. And it's like you can't burn your house down to take care of somebody else's house. You can't do that. I see also in number 2 as well, somebody left a job or somebody left something that it wasn't their time to leave. It wasn't your time to go. And you left prematurely. You have to be very careful, number 2, to not do things prematurely. Is that right? Did I say it right? Prematurely? Yeah. You have to make sure that you don't like leave stuff prematurely, because it's like right now, number 2, what God is trying to do is God is trying to help you build character. God is trying to help you build character. And the thing is that character is what's going to propel you into your next experience. It's like God is trying to give you visions and God is speaking to you and he has made promises to you. But you have to remember that you still got to build yourself up to be able to hold and to stand on the foundation that you are creating, that God has already set up for you. You got to be careful. Don't do things prematurely, okay? Because a lot of us are leaving things and a lot of us are leaving relationships, leaving people. But God's like, I'm trying to get you right. I'm trying to get you right first so that I know that you are prepared for the opportunity that I'm bringing into your life, okay? So I know there's like a lot of people that's probably like, but I'm ready to leave. God will take care of me. God will take care of you. But don't be upset if you have to suffer a little bit. Don't be upset because you're doing things prematurely. So just be careful, okay? And that could be relationships. That could be even your own relationship that you're working on with yourself. Don't be afraid of like advice that's being given to you, because if the person that's giving you the advice is connected to the right source, then it's the right thing to do. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Now let's go to the cards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so y'all got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Bam. All right. So the Queen of Cups. This is a person that is very mysterious. Okay. This is a person that's very mysterious. This is a person that is very gifted also too, but they're so gifted that they sometimes don't understand the gifts that they offer to other people. You sometimes don't understand the value that you give to other people. And honestly, your very presence is valuable. And you have to understand that. But you also have to be very careful that you don't get arrogant. You have to be very careful that you don't start thinking too highly of yourself that you actually missed the boat. You have to be very, very careful. There's also a lot of people in number 2 that's supposed to be writing a book. There's a lot of people in number 2 that's supposed to be writing a story. There's a lot of people that have been in domestic violence or domestic situations. There's a lot of people that have been molested. There are a lot of people that are facing a lot of different abuses or tragedies in their life. And your story literally is meant to help other people. Your story is literally meant to help other people. You have to use what God has given you. You have to use your pain to really turn it into your power. Okay? You have to do that. Because this really just says like you're really gifted. Also, too, it'd be really good for you to go to the ocean as well. Also see a dove. So the dove is clarity. Right now, your life, you're just seeking clarity. So there's a lot of people that's just praying to God, like, God, please help me. God, please lead me. And God is like, I already told you everything you need to know. I'm not going to give you step number 3, 4, and 5 if you haven't even completed and done number 1 and 2. God is like, why am I going to overload you? Why am I going to confuse you? God is not a God of confusion. That's what we do. I'm about to say our job, but I rebuke that spirit. Rebuke it. No. All right. God is not a God of confusion. God says, I will give you what it is you need. It is your job to either do it or to not. Okay. For some reason, I feel like those of you in number 2 need to read the book of David. So the book of David is Psalms. So you need to read Psalms. Psalms is good for you, but also to Proverbs. You need to read Psalms and Proverbs. So you need to read. Y'all got a lot of reading to do. Y'all got a lot of reading to do. Wow. Okay. It'll be good for you to do some type of spiritual cleansing, some type of spiritual bath, or it'll be good for you just to go to a body of water, to a lake, to a river, or to the ocean, and just meditate. Write out your goals. Okay. Write out your goals. This is interesting. Okay, so also 4 in number 2, you have someone is in your life that is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, you have someone that you think is trying to take you to the next level, but they're feeding your mind, not feeding your soul. Ooh, I felt that. Ooh, they're feeding your mind, and they're not feeding your soul. You got to be very careful of individuals that are just really good with their words, but they don't have the actions to match what they're saying. Okay? You have to make sure that their actions are matching what they're saying. Because you have somebody that's like, no, you shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't. No, don't do that. No, you don't talk to that person. No, don't do this. But you don't know that they're actually telling you this because they want you there with them. They want you there with them. And they don't want to let you go. Because they know you being in their life because you are valuable. They know that their whole life is going to fall apart. And you have to understand this. This is why you have to get close to your spirit. This is why you have to get close to God. This is why you have to get close with the truth. This is why you have to get close with the truth. Regardless of what the world tells you. Remember, you can be in the world, but you don't need to be of the world. Okay, you don't need to be of the world. So just be very careful. Also, number 2, I'm trying to make sure I say it right. Also, number 2, you have to also make sure you eat right. I don't know. I think y'all need to wake up and drink some teas. I can't stand. Anyway, it's not about me, so whatever. I think y'all should study teas and study herbs. Okay. There's actually somebody in number 2 that actually is a herbalist, and there's somebody in number 2 that actually needs to work on speeding up their metabolism. I don't know what the hell that means, but I mean, I do know what it means, but once you start working on yourself, working on your body. So I got to follow this rabbit hole really fast. So there's individuals in number 2, you got to stay really focused on working on your body and working out. Okay. So if you thought about getting a personal trainer, investing, if you thought about taking a class, I don't care if it's one of them scripting class, the ones where you pole dance and you just have a good time, like do it, belly dance and do something, because movement of your body really will elevate your mind. It actually will help you. Okay. It will help you. It will help you out so much. A lot of people are so stagnant in their life because they're not moving. Okay. So you feel like something is wrong with you mentally, but it's nothing really wrong with you. You're just not moving the way that you need to move, and your body needs movement. Okay. Your body needs movement. Your body wants to move. Number 2, your exes are going to be the cause of your downfall. If you let somebody go, let them stay in the past. Okay. Let them stay in the past. because you're actually going to meet and you're going to lose or miss out on individuals that are in your present or people that are coming into your life that actually are meant to come to elevate your life. Okay, that actually coming to elevate your life. All right. Also, too, y'all got the Magician. This is really good. So this means right here, this card right here tells me that you can create whatever it is you want to create. Like you can do whatever it is you want to do, but you're so focused on the wrong things that you're missing the right things. Okay, you're so focused on the wrong things that you just kind of like you're fixated on just this one thing, what's not going right, versus paying attention to everything else that's going right. You thinking, oh, I need this, I need that, I need that. That you're not even realizing God has carried me and kept me afloat. God is literally my life jacket. He's literally my like boat of salvation. Understand what salvation is. Understand it. You know, I know like people be like, oh, he speaks all of this whatever stuff, right? Jesus already died on the cross for us to be saved, right? He already died on the cross, right? My grandmother used to tell me this story all the time. She used to say, if I pay for your groceries, what are you going to do? If we was in the grocery store, I paid for your groceries, what are you going to do? And I'd be like, I'm going to, I guess, take them, thank you, and take them and start to live and do what I need to do, right? And she would say, yes. So Jesus already died for your sins. He already died. He already did that. Now it's your job to love other people. It's your job to meet other people where they are, but it's now your job and your time to use the gifts that God has already bestowed on you to do good things in the world. My grandmother always taught me, always leave a place better than you found it. So when I think about earth and I think about, okay, I'm here for however long I'm here, then I'm gone, I always think to myself every day, I got to make this world a better place, whether it's my house, whether it's my friends, whether it's my community, or whether it's my city, whatever. I have to do what I need to do to make this world a better place. So you have to ask yourself that question. What am I doing to make this world a better place? And you're not going to make it a better place by bitching and moaning and complaining, okay? So we now have to do something to just change this world. You are like literally world changers. Understand that. Know that. But then there's a lot of you that's y'all sitting around studying and doing all this reading and collecting all this information, but all you're doing is making yourself go crazy. Take one book, learn it, study it, and use it. Then move on to another book. Oh, I'm doing a whole reading. Queen of Wands. I feel somebody pulling on my spirit. Stop, please. Throne of Death. Wow. This is a very interesting card. This card right here is like very unique because it actually shows me multiple things. I'm just going to say with this card, be careful of who's watching you. Because there are some people that are watching you that really are trying to throw darts at you. They're not really trying to help you. They're not really trying to assist you, okay? Stay focused on the cause. Stay focused on your why. Stay focused on your mission. As you're moving through your life, things may not go always as planned. But understand that you will get where you need to be, okay? You will get where you need to be. All right. Yay. That was number two. Number two. Number two. Number two. Number two. I want another song selection. You know my favorite song, though.
No.
I can't get another one? Ain't no more sage, ain't no more smoke. Y'all see me? I turn to the side. Can you see me? I got to stay focused on my good side. Hold on. No, it's weird. I don't know why. You know it's my favorite song. Dang it. What is it? Soon I will be done. Troubles of the world. Yeah, I want that. Yo, my friend, she looking at me like, I just came up here to support you. But anyway, so we about to move to card number three. All right. I'm also, too, I know there are some people that have been ordering products, you guys. I'm going to get your products to you. I just got to be in the right space. My life has been everywhere, okay? So just know that I gotta be in the right mind, and I want to also make sure y'all get the best products, because when we make products spiritually, it ain't just about the looks of it. It's about the energy and the intention and the prayers and just the essence of truth that are placed into them to help transform and create a new you. So just understand that too. So I'm getting them to you. I know there are some people that are like, where's my products? Where's my stuff? You can email me, and I promise you, I'm gonna get them to you very soon. Okay, but I want them to be right. I'd rather refund you your money if you don't want to wait than to send you something just to send you something, because ain't nobody about to be like, oh, that shit don't work. Nah. All right, you don't have to sing all of it. I don't know why. I just want to feel that. Her voice, my friend Maji, said she don't want to be on here. Her voice like really is like, it's a cleansing voice. It's like she's literally like, she has a gift, and that's her gift, you know. So I love it. So yeah, but I don't know why I want that song, but it's my favorite.
Okay.
You don't have to do all of it.
All right. No worries. All right. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Troubles of the world. Troubles of the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going home to live with God. No more weeping and wailing. No more weeping and wailing. No more weeping and wailing. I'm going home to live with God.
Hey, man. Now do the other song. Pop that. Nah. Anyway. All right. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you much. Thank you. Now, you know, professional singers, they be like, oh, leave me alone. I don't want to sing. You know, I'm a karaoke singer. So anyway, all right. So card number 3. Does anybody have a question? I'm so sorry, YouTube, that I can't see your comments, and I gotta figure out what's going on. You know, YouTube's going through some changes. So does somebody have a question about it's not a spiritual per se question, but something about your path or something? Because IG, you guys only have about about 15 more minutes before it cuts off. She gives me chills when she's saying, I know. Yeah, I am a karaoke singer. I have so much fun. I look, especially when I'm in the shower, I think I have Luther, Marvin Gaye, everybody beat. Should I move forward with business and a baby? Business, yes, but you got to study more. You got to just study more. You actually do have what it is you need, but you got to study. So make sure you study. Okay. If you guys are in the inner circle, y'all have more like direct contact with me. Okay. So y'all can save y'all questions. If you're in the inner circle, you have y'all can just tag me and I'm gonna see it. So save your questions. Okay. All right. I'm going home to live with God. Did I do it right?
No, you sure did.
God. No, you have not. You have not gotten off your path. You have not gotten off your path. No, you have not. Spirit just wants you going back to school. They just want you going to school, okay? They want you going to school, okay? I'm just going to purchase a reading to get my time. All right, because y'all ain't asking me. I said spiritual questions, not intuitive personal life questions. I had to save my little bit of energy, so, because it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot. 2 friends claimed I healed them laying other hands. Do I have healing powers? Is okay. So the thing is not, me personally, I don't like the word powers. It's gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because you are not doing it. Spirit is. You're just a vessel to help individuals. So you have to understand, when we think about healing, when we think about Reiki or energy healing, really all you're doing is helping other individuals raise their vibration. You're being the antenna to help other people raise their vibration so that they can recognize that they are whole and complete. Okay. A lot of times people get into this, I'm powerful, I'm this, I'm that. But you're forgetting who gave you what. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget who gave you what. Don't forget. A lot of times, like I can't never take credit for something that God is doing through me. All right. Because if I ever forget that God is the one that's doing this, then that's when I have gotten off of my path. All right. That's when I've gotten off my path. It's not about us. Honestly, like when it comes to doing this type of work, it's hard. It's hard. It is hard because you have to lose yourself in order to gain yourself. You have to lose yourself to gain yourself, man. It's not the easiest thing because you have to always walk in integrity. What people have to understand is in order to do this type of work, Spirit has to trust you. And the one thing I always tell people is I would never do anything that's going to make Spirit not trust me or make Spirit distrust me. Because I like my life. I like it. Even when people try to come up against me, God always saves me. And that's what I love. So if you want to walk with God, you be true to the purpose that has already been placed within you, okay? You be just, yeah. And be honest. Be honest, because too many people be lying too damn much. You ever seen somebody to be, yes, God has saved me. God got me. And I'm going to save you. And I'll be like, shit. I'll be looking at them like, well, from my side of things, what I'm seeing, you need a couple of more. You need to go back to the basics. Because sometimes we forget our source. Don't ever forget your source. I don't care what you practice. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're a Buddhist. I don't care if you practice African tradition. I don't care if you voodoo, if you Ifa. I don't care what you are. Don't forget your source. Don't forget God. God is the end and the beginning. God is. All right. Number three. Come on, let's go. Ow. Come on, let's go. Ow. All right. Number 3. What I keep hearing God say is you are ready for your next level. You are ready for your next level. I keep hearing God say you are ready for your next level. God is saying get prepared. Now is your time to start getting prepared. Number 3, you have to start making investments. I think there's a lot of people in number 3 that are thinking to themselves like, oh my God, I don't want to spend no money. Oh my God, my money is going. Oh my God, I'm losing this. I'm losing that. But God is saying, no, you now need to start making the right investments so you can receive the right return. And understand this, all the investments that you make may not just be financial. They may be emotional, okay? They may be spiritual, okay? They may be mental. Sometimes an investment is in yourself mentally. When you have believed for so long, I can't do this, I'm not worthy, don't nobody like me, and you reframe it and you change it around and you say, you know what? I can do this. Regardless of my past, regardless of what happened to me, I will succeed. I will do what it is that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? All right. Like, you have to understand that. Like, this is the time to make investments in yourself because the investments you make this year, honestly, for you individuals in number 3, you're going to experience the fruits of your labor. They're coming. Your fruits are being prepared for you. And the thing is that what you thought you planted is greater than what you could have ever imagined. You thought you planted one thing, but you about to see an overflow in your life. You're about to experience an overflow. I just honestly feel happy. Number 3, I honestly just want to say God is proud of you. God is proud of you. I keep also hearing no man left behind. Whatever. Like, okay. You have to make sure, number 3, that you don't give up on the people that never gave up on you. Don't give up on the people that never gave up on you. There are certain individuals in number 3 that we just be like, okay. Don't be negligent. You know, don't be stuck on stupid that you just kind of like you forget those who have lifted you up. Sometimes we can forget those once we start feeling good. You know, everybody brings a lesson and everybody brings a change into our experience. All right. So we have to remember that. So you have to bless everything, even if you feel like they hurt me, they did this, they did that. You have to bless it. You have to bless it. Okay. You have to bless it because you got this. All right. Y'all's is actually really simple. So I'm actually happy. There's something else too. I don't know. It's something about a car, but I think this is more symbolic. It's talking about a car, but it's talking about like riding. There's actually there's certain individuals in number 3 that you actually need to take more time to yourself. You actually need to actually sit in silence. There's also some traveling that's coming up. There's a trip that you're going to be taking for yourself, and then there's a trip that you're going to be taking with other loved ones. And I feel like that's actually good for you to do. But I actually feel like that those of you in number 3, y'all actually need to sit in meditation more. Y'all need to sit in silence, okay? 5. Y'all is actually really easy. I feel good with y'all. I really do. I feel good with you guys. You actually are headed in the right direction. So pat yourself on the back. 5, 4, 3. If you keep thinking about somebody, call them, reach out to them. You may have to call and reach out to them for closure, or you may have to call and reach out to them just because you need to open a new door. There are certain doors and certain relationships that are going to be renewed. All right. Don't turn your back on people that once assisted you, that once helped you to grow into the person that you are right now. Always honor people. Always honor women. Always honor them, okay? But also, too, if somebody don't make you feel good, then I don't really want you talking to them. I really don't want you talking to them, okay? If they don't make you feel good, I don't care who they are. If they don't make you feel good, don't talk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bam! The Knight of Cups. Guess what? An emotional card. Emotional. Okay, so this card right here is really talking about don't be a downer. All right, don't be so down on yourself that you forget to praise yourself. Okay, you really do want to kind of like start smiling. So you actually want to start looking in the mirror and start telling yourself you love you. Okay, because y'all actually have a lot of doors that's going to open up. There's a lot of work that you guys have been doing. So the work that you've been doing is actually starting to show. Okay, people should start coming up to you and be like, there's a glow in you. There's something different about you. Understand and know that you've been doing the work. So God is saying, good job, good job, good job. And it's actually ancestors and the spirits are very, very connected with this. I don't really talk about this a lot, but y'all actually have Oya with you. Transformation is coming. Transformation and also the market. You've blessed other people and you will get blessed. You have blessed other people and you will get blessed. But you have to make sure that when other people bless you, do not take advantage of other people and the blessings that they're giving you, because there's going to be somebody that's going to give you their last. Make sure that you use it the way you're supposed to. Also, too, it's really good for you guys to start studying the laws of prosperity, circulation, tithing, all of that stuff. Make sure you start planting the seeds or start doing the right things, whether that's going to a homeless shelter, planting seeds, going to your church, whatever you do, study it, learn it, do it, okay? Malachi 3:10, bring out treasures and gifts to the storehouse of the Lord, okay? Study Malachi 3:10. 9 of Swords. You're not by yourself. There's people in number 3 that's also been praying and thinking about relationships and love, and they want to be romantically involved with other people. I understand and know that that's going to happen, but there's also going to be a new fire, a new passion, even within individuals that are already in relationships. If you're already in a relationship, just know that there's gonna be like a renewed passion. Okay. You also I don't know. Number 3, there's a lot of y'all that's about to be I just keep hearing that song. Papa was a rolling stone. Dun, dun, whatever he laid his head. So number 3, you also have to forgive your father. All right. A lot of you are holding resentments against men, and you wonder why no relationship actually works for you. Okay. Oh, see, look, fruits of your labor is growing. It's growing. This is like really good. For you too, for those of you also in number 3, I would also recommend that you get a orange or yellow candle, and you're gonna light that candle for your inspiration. You're gonna light that candle for your inspiration. You're gonna light that candle and you're gonna say, like my little yellow candle back here. You're gonna light that and you're just gonna say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. For the next 7 days, I want you to do gratitude work. I want you just to be in praise. When you get up, don't do nothing else but talk to God and say, God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I don't want you to be looking on Facebook, Instagram. After you finish, y'all can go to my YouTube and subscribe, Jonathan Harris TV. You can do that. But just make sure you always praise God and give God thanks. Okay. That's what I want you to do. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you want a one-on-one or personal reading, you always can go to my website, www.jonathanlharris.com. www.jonathanlharris.com. And Instagram is about to turn off, so I'm about to do this. Okay. Thank you. You can place it wherever, really, honestly. It don't matter. Just make sure you're okay. Like, make sure it's safe. All right. Cool. Thank you. I'm about to get off on Instagram.
Bye, Instagram.
All right. Yay. I hate that I can't see y'all comments here on YouTube, but I definitely want to thank you guys for being here with me every week. Those of you who are here, and I also want to thank all of you that are going to watch it later. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leave your comments, leave how you felt, any suggestions, any other like topics you want me to focus on. So I'm gonna try to really get more active on here doing tutorials. I've been so busy with the inner circle and just getting my own, mind together. You know what I'm saying? My own spirit, my own personal development and growth, and just getting myself right with the Lord as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying thank you, and I love you so much. All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Okay.